Hey guys, Shannon here. I hope everyone is having a badass week so far. Today I want to talk about increasing your self-worth. The title is, the opinion is everybody. Everybody has an asshole, and I just messed that up, that saying. So this is live, and I can't fix it. So now you know I'm a real human. The opinion is opinions are like assholes, and everyone has one. So don't be an asshole. Ugh, got that one out. So I want to talk about increasing your self-worth. And for those who don't know me, my name is Shannon Wooten. I am a Beachbody health and lifestyle coach, and obviously a real human who has flubs on live video. Embarrassing, but we'll continue to go on. I believe that healthy habits create healthy and happy humans and hopefully a rockin' badass life. So we're discussing self-esteem all month long. And yesterday I shared the reason for my struggle. If you didn't catch the live, thank you for my hair. If you didn't catch the live video, head on over to Life with Shannon and catch the replay, ask any questions, let me know what's up in your life. So now that you know my story, I want to tell you how I turned it all around. In one word, Beachbody. For those that hate all the social media posting and think it's a scam or it's too expensive, I understand. I do. But I urge you to stay with me because it's legit and it helped me. So I had no idea, none whatsoever, that working out could bring my happy back. I've been somebody that was an athlete and, did exercise for all intents and purpose my whole life. So it never occurred to me that being healthy could make me happy. But let me give you the lowdown on my story. Simply put, first, I purchased the 21-day fix because I was depressed and I was not being healthy. And by not being healthy, I became depressed. And by depressed, I became unhealthy. And it was a vicious cycle. And I wanted to do something that was going to change. And so for me, that was, okay, I've always liked working out. I always liked being active. I had an elliptical in my house and I was not doing it. And so I purchased a 21-day fix thinking, all right, this is a 30-minute exercise. Maybe this will help me. Maybe that something will change in doing this. Maybe it will help me get healthier again and get my happy back. The next is I joined a private challenge group. And I joined the private challenge group to keep my ass accountable. For those that don't know about challenge groups, that's what they're all about. People in there are sharing struggle, issues that they're going through as well, and everybody shows up every day to kind of keep everybody else in check. That's what it is. It's an accountability group. Nothing more, nothing less. I met people in the group that shared struggles. So I wasn't the only one that was struggling with, depression or low self-esteem. There were people struggling with body image issues, weight issues, addiction issues. And that became the first time in a very long time that I had found acceptance in a community, and it made me feel less alone. And because of that, I got a little happier every day. And also, by exercising, I got in the best shape of my life. And that's the truth. So not only did Beachbody help my self-esteem and help me get back on track, it helped my marriage. I mean, I guess you could say Stella got her groove back, because nothing is worse in a relationship, and I'm sure you all will agree, is when one person is struggling to find what's wrong, or they're in a struggle and they don't know what's wrong, and the other person is on the other end trying to fix that, trying to help that person, and it just kind of combats itself. And so it helped us in our relationship because I was getting my confidence back. I was getting my happy back. It helped my relationships with other people in general. And I started to open up again. I started to find value in a human connection, which I had lost. And I started to realize that that meant something to me, that having a connection with somebody else was making me feel better, making me feel less like I was alone in my struggle. And it helped me to refocus on what I wanted my life to be like. I didn't know that I wanted to, get healthy and have healthy be the way that I was going to get happy. It just happened. And I'm grateful for it because it gave me a mind, body, and soul, just kind of like a peace overall. And if you watched my video yesterday, and if you haven't and you're going to catch up on it on the replay, great. If you didn't, one of the things I reference in the video is with my low self-esteem, one of the things that I have to do every day is get up and I have to tell it that I'm done with it. I have to acknowledge that I'm choosing to be happy every day. And that's a difficult thing. Like I said, it's like a coat you wear. And the minute you put it on, the minute you acknowledge your low self-esteem or your depression is the minute that you're giving it life. And because I was in a group of positivity and of people who were not judging me, they were cheering me on to move forward. They were cheering me on to accept what I was in, but not become it. I was able to find a sense of peace. So for months, I had reaped the benefits of the programs and the shakes, and I did nothing as far as like a Beachbody business. I was too focused on working on myself, right? I was too focused on finding balance and getting my happy back. And that's the biggest misnomer I think about Beachbody is people look at it as if, okay, if I do this, I have to sell something. You have to sell nothing. Your only obligation is to yourself and to change your life. That's it. To make you the happiest version of you. You have no obligation to anyone else, just yourself. Ultimately, Beachbody helped me increase my self-worth and my self-esteem by teaching me I'm not alone, that I wasn't alone in my struggle, and that even if somebody didn't directly understand what I was going through or what the catalyst for my low self-esteem was, they could relate to me and they would be supportive of me. It was showing me that I didn't need medication to help me get my happy back. For so many months, I had conversations with my husband about, do I need to go to a therapist? Do I need to get, an antidepressant? And I was scared of that. I don't really enjoy taking drugs. I don't really enjoy taking Advil or Tylenol. And here I was injecting myself with rounds of infertility medicine and then contemplating adding more medicine to help me get my happy back. It was allowing me to see that it was okay to be in a struggle, but not okay to live in that struggle. I know the cost of Beachbody is a deterrent. It was for me too. But as I sat down and I thought about it and I talked to people that were doing the program or in the community, it really helped me to say to myself, there was no price tag too large that wasn't going to help me to dig in and at least try something else. I was so afraid of trying the medication route, right? I was so afraid of going to a therapist and a psychiatrist to just put more things into my body that I wanted to try something natural first. I wanted to try something that I was familiar with, which was being active and working out. And so I did. And so because I'm a skeptic as well, I also said that if this doesn't work, I shall quit. I will not stay involved in this. But it did work. And I didn't quit. And there is a reason, and I want to tell you this, there's a reason that the Beachbody community is so vast. And it's because it works. It's because the system is built in such a fashion that it's about people helping people. And it's about accepting your struggle, but not living in it. It's about telling yourself that you deserve to be more than just where you are in that bad place. Finding balance, making relationships, and understand that people are flawed, but we can always get better. And yes, you can go to Amazon and you can purchase, the Beachbody programs there, but you won't get the community. You won't get a coach. And, having coaches is what makes the Beachbody mantra, the business, work. Because the coaches are the people that have, yes, we've come from where you're coming from. We've come from a struggle. That's why we do this. Not one Beachbody coach does this or works the business because they, this is just going to be fun to invest all my time. Most of us work full-time jobs. I do too. It's because we've come from a struggle, and that's our goal, to help people. Now, you wouldn't go to a doctor's office and say, I want to come in and I want to, have your advice and your professional opinion, but I don't want to pay you for it. And a lot of people look at Beachbody coaches with that stigma of, well, if you really want to help someone, then you wouldn't make them pay for it. And I totally disagree. The Beachbody coaches that I know put their time and their effort and their heart into this. And they make it a business because they're doing the research. They're there for the support for you. And that's why there's a price involved. It's not that I'm saying, before I get all of, the comments and the influx of, so you're comparing Beachbody coaches to doctors? No, I'm comparing it to the fee-for-service aspect of the research and the support that you're getting from your coach. And it worked for me. That's 100% the truth. You can try it and dive in and try and decide to end your struggle today, and I believe the community will work for you. So my tips for anyone struggles with issues of self-esteem or depression, body image or weight issues, gaining weight or losing weight, or just in general addiction, and is looking to increase your self-worth. Anyone looking to increase your self-worth is find a niche, find your niche. Find a place where you can be yourself and not care about what other people say, because it's all about your journey. It's all about your progress. Oh, I love you, Janelle. Thank you for signing on. I miss you. I miss your face. And it's all about finding what works for you. And start rebuilding. Start rebuilding now. Start the process now, because you do not have to be your struggle. At any given time, you can springboard off into the person that you want to be. If you didn't see my video yesterday, I said, take yourself off the shelf. Go and watch it. Get down with the bitch I'm done with you concept from the video, but take yourself off the shelf and spring yourself into action. Start rebuilding today. And the last thing is be patient with yourself. Give yourself grace as you go. It is going to take time. It took me a year and, 7 months to get to this place. Any time before I would have ever talked about my journey, I would have been hysterically in tears. I was just not in a good place to talk about it. It has taken me time. It has taken me eating the right things, fueling my body with the right things, giving myself exercise every day to release endorphins into my body, which ultimately make me happy, make me feel better, make me legit stronger. And reading personal development and believing it, putting good thoughts into my mind, because the negative was in there all the time before. I had to put in the work, and you can put in the work too. So thank you guys for joining. I'm so grateful for your support. I want to take a moment to give a shout out to my husband, Scott, because I have never done this before. Without him, I would have never had the courage to share our story, because it's his story too. To share our story and hopefully help people relate and to feel like it's okay to be human. Realize it's okay to be down but not out. Never giving up on myself. He's my ride or die homie. He totally is. And believing that learning from you guys, and growing with you is my purpose. I am your ride or die homie. This is what I'm supposed to do. It is in my heart. I truly, truly believe that all great things are possible for you and for me. You are not your struggle. Please post comments or questions or likes below. I love hearing from you guys. Ask any questions. I'm an open book. I'm here to help. Follow me on Life with Shannon and get extra tips on health and fitness and your overall badassery. And just be easy, do good things, and believe in yourself. Mwah. Have a fantastic week. Bye, guys.